board for wind, Ryan. We'll give that a try. Thank you.
Yeah, so they record the video and the audio separately, so they can line that up now.
Okay.
I'm just going to do some checks in the front before we go. So mind your knee. Here goes the fuel valve.
Yeah.
There we go. That's that done. I'll do some other checks. Just turn that on.
I've just dropped the seat a little bit. Is that okay?
So long as you're happy, mate. Just give it a quick wiggle just to make sure it's in.
Yeah,
in
it's
the
in. I
okay.
felt it.
Turning final to land.
Lima Alpha, instant wind is 020 degrees, less than 5.
Solar radio, good afternoon again. Spitfire, Golf Lima Foxtrot, indirect X-ray.
Golf Lima Fox, indirect X-ray, good afternoon. Readability 5, it's runway 03 hard. The left-hand circuit for the fixed wing, the QNH 1028.
1028 for runway 03 hard. Left-hand is copied, starting up, 2 on board for 25 minute detail.
Spitfire India X-ray, that's all copied, and just caution that tractor that's operating opposite taxiway Charlie there, I've got no control over that.
Oh, that's copied, thank you. Right.
Golf Lima Alpha, when ready, right turn and taxi crossing all grass runways, back to fly light is available, just caution Spitfire about to start on the call.
Okay, let's start up.
Roger, turning right and
Copy
the Spitfire
set.
start.
That's all done. There we go, up and running. That's a good start. Beautiful. You can still hear me okay, can you? Perfect. Okay, that's good.
India X-ray, roger, taxi all the way to the 03 threshold is available.
So like I say, we taxi out. We just need to do a quick engine run before we go. So we just test the engine, test the propeller and the magnetos and so on.
Okay.
Then we do our pre-takeoff checks, and then we'll go. So like I say, run the engine up.
Golf Lima Alpha, just caution that tractor.
And then we check the slow running. So trimmers are set, throttle friction is tight, mixture is automatic, magnetos are on both. The pitch is fully fine, the primer is locked, fuel main is on with 35, wings are on, it's the second trim. Flaps we don't use, gauges they're all looking good. Is your harness still tight in the back, Ryan?
Yes, good, thank you.
Okay, mine's good in the front. I will just check the controls quickly. There we go. about to put the intercom into the button mode, and once you've been airborne for about a minute or so, I'll restore it once the noise levels come back a bit.
Okay.
You all set to go?
Lovely, thank you.
Barry, X-ray, runway 03 Harpy, and the wind 340 degrees, decimal 5.
Okay, Brian, there we go. Airborne in a Spitfire. Beautiful. Just find your knee, here goes the fuel valve.
Okay.
So this is Kettering just down here on our left-hand side.
Alright.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to loop around the south side of Kettering and then come up and we'll go straight over sort of the north end.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so this is Kettering just here. Sort of Weekly is at the north end, so I was going to slow us down a little bit. You'll hear the engine change. That's just me reducing the engine power. There we go.
Yeah, that's good.
Hopefully you recognise where your brother lives.
Just down here on the left, I think.
Those big warehouses and so on look pretty distinctive at the north end there.
So what altitude is this?
So at the moment we're at 2,500 feet above sea level, which is about 2,000 feet above the ground.
Okay.
And then what I'm going to do very shortly is I'm going to head us out and then head us north.
Yeah.
You know about the Dam Busters raid? Have you heard of the Dam Busters raid with the Lancasters? So we're going to go straight past Ibrook Reservoir,
Okay.
which is where they did some of the practicing in the in the 1940s with the Lancasters. We're going to go past that.
Brilliant.
Then we're going to go up to Rutland Water,
Okay.
and then we're going to come back down again. And well, you're going to be flying us by that stage.
Beautiful. The dam busters was on yesterday.
That's right, yeah. And you'll see it in a minute. I'm about to turn around, but in our 2 o'clock now, if you look at sort of halfway between us and the horizon, you'll see a lake.
Oh, yeah.
So that's one of the lakes they practiced at. So,
okay.
so they flew around during the day, but wearing really dark blue glasses to simulate flying at night. And then they practiced on this lake. They started at the far end as we look at it, and they flew towards us in a heavy bomber at 80 feet to practice dropping the bouncing bomb.
Wow.
Quite impressive, isn't it?
Very. Very impressive, yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the engine power, we're going to start climbing a little bit higher. The natural place for a Spitfire is amongst the clouds, and so that's where we're headed.
Righto.
I'll get rid of some of that background noise. There you go. Once you go past Ibrook, like I say, we're headed to Rutland. If you imagine if you carried on up into Lincolnshire, that will be the sort of where all the heavy bombers were, all the RAF, all the Lancasters, the Stirlings, the Halifaxes and so on. They all came out of the sort of the northern bit of East Anglia, if you like, and that part of the country. And down there, now Norwich and Cambridge in that area, a lot of that was the American 8th Air Force.
That was Collinsby, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, Collinsby was sort of was part of the RAF bombers. Yeah. So when you went to places like I'm trying to think, places like Chippenham and Old Buckingham down near Norwich, they were American 8th Air Force.
Okay. I'll come from you.
So I'll just level off here for a little bit. I'll just reduce the engine power again. Here we go.
Reading the book there, I didn't understand what the suction was.
So suction is to do with some of the flight instruments. So the artificial horizon, the big round instrument that's right in front of you with like a horizontal bar, that's powered by a vacuum system. There's a little vacuum pump that sucks air through it and makes it spin. So the suction gauge measures that.
Oh, I see what you mean now.
So here we are, here's Rutland Water, so I'll just do a quick lap of that.
That didn't take long.
It doesn't take long, so just to give you an idea how fast we're travelling, we're doing roughly 1 mile every 15 seconds.
Yeah, it's amazing. What's the top speed of the Spitfire?
Top speed? Yeah, well the top speed is 385 knots, but actually when you get up to altitude, the difference between what the instrument says and what the airplane is doing are two different things.
Oh, I see.
So, I mean, if we said about 450 miles an hour, that'd be about right.
Oh,
but, of course, when you're in combat, no one really worried about the top speed.
Oh.
I mean, they did some tests during the war and they actually flew them out to about 75% of the speed of sound. They flew it out to Mach 0.77, which is quite impressive.
That's very impressive.
So down on the right hand side is a disused airfield. It's called North Luffenham. Again, that was a bomber base in the Second World War.
Okay.
And I guess if you live sort of near Sywell, you'll be familiar with Rutland.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I'll just spin us round. When we do these flights, Brian, we use the word iconic quite a lot, unfortunately, because you've got the elliptical shape of the wing, the classic Spitfire wing. You've got the RAF markings, you've got the camouflage, and we're flying over somewhere like Rutland, which is traditional English countryside. I mean, I don't know what other word you would use apart from iconic. It really is something special, I think.
That's very special. It's just a beautiful thing, isn't it?
It is. Particularly if you're the sort of person who likes old cars and, you know, motorbikes, and you've got an appreciation of machinery. It really is a special thing.
I'm afraid our family is a bunch of petrolates, actually.
Yeah, that's me, guilty as charged. So what I'm going to do, in a minute, I'm going to straighten it up, and then it's your turn to fly. So there we go. So if you just rest your hand lightly on the stick, like I say, look over where my sort of left and right shoulders would be, and we just use the stick in the natural sense to keep the nose of the airplane where it is. So you have control.
I have control.
Very good. And then if you want to turn, we just move the stick in the direction you want to turn. So if you want to turn gently right, if you just move the stick gently to the right, and you can see slowly the airplane's beginning to bank, that's how we turn. Very good. You don't need me, mate, you can do it on your own. And then if you want to turn left, you just move the stick to the left. So we need to turn a little bit more to the left, so if you just turn left a little bit. Very good. And keep us coming in that left turn. There we go, level the wings there. Well, we're gently descending all the time, so if you just raise the nose a little bit, I mean just a little bit of, just raise the nose, a little bit of back pressure, a little bit more, that's it, we're going to start climbing again. There we go. So raise the nose a little bit more, that's it, they'll keep coming up. That's good. Even the sun's come out for us.
Sorry?
It's that even the sun has come out for us.
Yeah, lovely. Amazing.
But it's definitely you flying. If you look at my hands by the side of my helmet, there they are.
Okay.
So that's definitely you flying the Spitfire.
Beautiful. That's a dream come true.
So you said you wanted to do some aerobatics. Is that still something you want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I have control.
You have control.
So I have control. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to start with a roll.
Okay.
And so I'm going to lower the nose, I'm going to increase engine power, lower the nose,
Right.
then I'm going to pull the nose up and do a big roll around to the left in the sky like a giant corkscrew.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
So I increase engine power first. There we go. Still like that. I'm going to lower the nose gently. So we increase speed. Speed's increasing. So I'm going to pull the nose up. A little bit of G-force. And then roll around, all the way around to the left. Here we go. Like that.
Amazing.
And then pull those back up. So that's a roll.
Right.
And did you want to try a loop?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so a loop, we start the same way. But I'm going to pull back, a little bit more G-force, you'll feel a bit heavy in your seat.
Okay.
So I'm going to keep pulling back. And when I say now, if you look behind you, you'll see the world upside down.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go, we're going to increase speed.
Okay.
There's 250. Up we go. So look behind you now, there's the world upside down. And then we start coming downhill. How's that for you, Brian?
Wow.
You want to do some more?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to do some more? What do you want to do? Another loop or another roll?
We'll do a roll, yeah?
Okay. So I'm going to spin it round the other way. This time I'm going to roll around to the right.
Okay.
Up we go. Feet on the horizon, rolling. There we go.
Amazing.
And did you want to do one last loop?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So here we go. 250, pulling for the loop, up we go. And then after the loop, I'm going to lift the nose up, turn it round, and we will find ourselves all the way to Pittsburgh. Here we go. Just going to reduce the engine power a little bit.
Okay.
There we go. And you said you wanted to go to Pittsburgh?
I'd love to.
So, we're almost there, you'll see it in a minute. good, down on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
And now we're sort of heading back to the airfield.
Okay.
What we're going to do is we're going to fly overhead the airfield. I'm going to put the throttle up, so we're going to come over with a bit of smash on.
Lovely.
And then all your friends and family will see us.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
Dr. Golf Hotel Victor Echo Romeo, this is 5 on radio, pass your message.
We just need to put in a little turn at the moment just to go for the sequencing. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Now is just going to turn left and then left again, so we end up flying parallel downwind to the airfield, lower the undercarriage, and then we'll land.
Okay, lovely. Absolutely amazing. Feel very privileged.
So, brakes are off, undercarriage is down with 2 greens, mixture, mags, pitch, primer, fuel are on the main 32. Your harness still tight for the landing?
Yes, fine.
Thank you. About 5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you fly before?
All sorts. I'll tell you on the ground, mate.
Oh, okay.
Just in front of your forehead, Brian, is a little black wire, and it runs left and right between two little yellow metal tabs.
Oh yeah.
If you want to nod your head forwards, but tug that wire backwards, that will open the canopy for you, and I'll laughingly take some fresh air. Actually, what you're going to do is get hold of engine exhaust, but if you're a petrol head, it sounds quite nice.
That's lovely.
Golf Alpha Mike,
Thank you.
03 graph.
So to answer your question, I started my flying career on helicopters.
Yeah.
And then I flew airliners for a bit.
Oh, right.
Now I'm back on helicopters. I'm an air ambulance pilot as a day job.
How are you?
And in between all of that, I did a lot of display flying. So I used to fly with a formation team
Okay.
and amongst other stuff. And that's how I got into Spitfire flying.
Wow. Beautiful. Because sadly, Carolyn plane, she passed away now.
December, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Accident, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, car accident, yeah.
Right, that was just, I was under talking to her the year before.
Yeah.
I came up and was watching somebody having a flight. I had a chat with her. It was really nice.
Yeah, she was lovely.
Yeah. And it was good for her to carry on after her husband died.
That's right. I mean, what's the chance?
Tragic, really, isn't it?
Yeah, what's the chance of him dying in a car accident
I
and
know.
her? I mean,
Yeah.
it is tragic, absolutely tragic.
Mental, yeah, I couldn't believe it. But yeah, and so is it Nick who carries on now? Is it?
Richard.
Oh,
Yeah,
Richard.
So Nick was Carolyn's husband, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's Richard now who's got the baton.
Yeah. Well, long may it last. This is some aircraft.
It's a pretty impressive piece of machinery, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't know how much you know about this actual aircraft, but this actual aircraft has got 174 combat missions on it.
Is it?
And it's credited with the first enemy kill on D-Day.
On D-Day, yeah, I read that.
Yeah, so
Very interesting.
I mean, in terms of historic Spitfires, this is pretty much as historic as you're going to get.
174
Combat missions.
Wow. So when was it built?
It was built at Castle Bromwich, just by Birmingham.
Okay, what year was that?
1944.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm going to do, Brian, is I'll taxi back, I'll spin the airplane round,
Yeah.
I'll do a very quick engine check, I'll just test the magneto switches, then I'll stop the engine, and what will happen is then Dave will come up with the steps.
Okay, lovely.
And then looks like you've got a bit of a welcoming committee just there.
Looks on.
Mike, runway 03 graphs. Here's the wind is 330 degrees and it's 7 knots.
Oh, what a fantastic afternoon.
Are you going to be here tonight?
Well, in actual fact, I can't at the moment.
Oh, can you not?
No.
Okay.
I think I might have an exception. I might have a
little gin and tonic.
little glass of red, I think.
Yeah, that sounds lovely.
Yeah, it's very nice, yeah. I'd like you to have a big spell. That was awesome.
Right, okay. I will just test the engine. Here we go.
Yep.
That's that. I'll stop the engine, and I say then Dave will be able to help you.
Okay.
There we go, mate. How's that?
Thank you very, very much. That is brilliant. Unbelievable.
Switches off. Okay, so here goes the fuel valve just for one last time.
Oh, sorry.
That
Yeah,
off. There we go.
Yeah.
And I'll turn that one off.
Shall I disconnect the intercom?
If you like, Dave will be there in a minute with the steps.
Okay. Thank you, Gabriel.
That's
very
my
much.
pleasure. That's my pleasure.
Awesome.
Is that alright then?
Yeah, that was unbelievable. I've undone this, is that okay?
Yeah, do you want to pop your glasses off first?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then we'll take the helmet off and then you get a bit of fresh air. You can hear people then, can't you? Was
fantastic.
that nice?
Yeah, it was awesome.
I thought you'd enjoy it. Yeah, thanks, Steve.